Christchurch City Councillor Phil Clearwater is a cycling enthusiast. He jumps on the bike about once or twice a week on his way to and from work, joining an estimated 50,000 other cyclists. I met him at the end of the day as he left for home.
G'day Marcus.
G'day.
Good to see you. Yeah.
As we cycled away from the council, I felt rather underprepared, wearing shorts and no gloves, despite it being a chilly day. However, within minutes I quickly realised the benefits of cycling during rush hour traffic. It didn't take us long to reach the hospital from the council, but my poor cameraman Matt took at least 10 extra minutes to meet us, in order to get this shot of us cycling past these cars. Cycling was looking like a great form of transport already. It was faster than cars, that's for sure. Crossings like these will become a critical part of the new city infrastructure. They'll be rolled out across the city within the next few years. By the time we met our cameraman at the next stop, I was starting to really enjoy myself. I was used to the cold by then, and instead of heading home on autopilot in a car, I was very conscious of my surroundings. It was important that I paid attention. Recent New Zealand Transport Agency figures show, on average, one cyclist is injured every week in Christchurch, and that's not mentioning the dozens of minor crashes, near misses or injuries that have gone unreported. Luckily, Phil and I could take advantage of safe cycle lanes as we reached some of the busiest streets.
They're great really, in terms of especially to commute home from work, especially at peak time, and I think cyclists become experienced and accustomed to using them. They need to be improved, and I hope that once we get our 13 cycleways well underway, and hopefully as soon as possible we start looking at these local streets, how we make them safer for cyclists too.
Those 13 cycleways he's talking about will be built over the next 5 years at a cost of $69 million. Cycle groups like Spokes are supporting this plan, as they fear more deaths will happen on Christchurch's roads unless cycle facilities are improved.
We know that there are more accidents for cyclists than anyone would like. We want cyclists to be safe, and so I think it's essential that we get them much improved.
This year there's been effectively an accident every third day. Is that good enough?
No, it's far from good enough, and I guess it shows how cyclists are vulnerable at the moment, which is the very reason we need to make them safe.
Phil hopes the council will be inventive when it comes to building the new cycleways.
And for example, where there's not many people walking down a main footpath, we could potentially widen the footpath and have a white line for pedestrians on one side and cyclists on the other. I think we need to be creative about how we put them in.
Phil believes the cycleways are essential. He feels the roads are getting busier, and building cycleways will encourage drivers to ditch their cars for bikes. As our interview wraps up, we head towards Phil's Cashmere home. The cars around us are turning on their lights, and the sun is starting to set in the sky. Our journey is taking longer than usual as our cameraman battles peak hour traffic to reach us. Cycling is definitely the fastest way to get from A to B.
Alright, so how was that journey?
It's a lovely bike ride home, even on a cold night, Marcus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how often do you do this?
Probably on average around twice a week.
Yeah.
Certainly if I can.
Keeps the fitness up, does it?
Well, reasonably, yep, it does. Although, cycling's great for fitness really. It also relieves congestion on our roads. And it's something too that is fun, and it's something that families can do and everyone can enjoy. Far better than sitting in queues of traffic.
The only downside to our journey was waiting for the cameraman to catch up. This meant Phil's normal cycle ride of 30 minutes turned into a 2-hour long and slow ride home. However, at least it was free, a good workout and a chance to take in the surroundings. Cycling has my tick of approval.